I watched my sister collapse at her own wedding reception. The champagne glass shattered on the marble floor. Everyone thought she was just overwhelmed with joy. But I knew the truth. I knew what our mother had put in her drink. And I knew I was too late to stop it. My name is Adana. And this is the story of how jealousy destroyed my entire family. Let me take you back 6 months before that wedding day. My older sister Zainab was everything our mother, Mama Chioma, had ever dreamed of. Beautiful, educated, successful. She had graduated from the university with first-class honors. She worked at an international bank in the city. She drove her own car. She dressed in designer clothes. And she was getting married to Dr. Emeka, a neurosurgeon. Every mother's dream, right? Wrong. Because there was one problem. One tiny, terrible problem that would change everything. Zainab was marrying into the Okafor family. And the Okafors were Igbo. We are Yoruba. Now, let me be clear, my father loved Emeka. The whole village celebrated when Zainab brought him home. Even Mama Chioma smiled and hugged him that first day. But I saw something in my mother's eyes that day. Something cold. Something dark. Adana, she whispered to me that night after everyone had gone to sleep. Your sister thinks she's too good for her own people. She thinks Yoruba men are not good enough for her. Mama, that's not true, I said. She loves Emeka. He's a good man. My mother's face twisted. Love? What does a child know about love? She has disgraced this family. Wait and see. She will suffer for this pride. I should have known then. I should have seen the warning signs. But I was only 19. What did I know about the darkness that could live in a mother's heart? The wedding preparations began. Zainab was glowing with happiness. She had lost weight, the good kind, from exercise and excitement. Her skin was radiant. She would call me every evening, talking about flowers and decorations and honeymoon plans. Adana, I'm so happy I could burst, she told me one night. Emeka is everything I ever wanted. And Mama seems happy too. She's been helping with the planning. That's what worried me. Mama Chioma had suddenly become very involved. She insisted on handling the catering. She said she wanted to cook some of the traditional dishes herself, as a mother's blessing. Let me do this for my daughter, she told the wedding planner. A mother's food carries special prayers. Everyone thought it was beautiful. Everyone except me. I watched Mama carefully during those weeks. I saw her going to the market alone, very early in the morning. I saw her hiding packages in her room. I heard her on the phone speaking in low tones. One night, I pressed my ear to her bedroom door. Yes, Baba, she was saying. I need something strong. Something that will teach her a lesson. She needs to know that actions have consequences. My blood ran cold. Baba. She was talking to Baba Alejo, the most powerful herbalist in 3 villages. People went to him for everything. Protection. Prosperity. Revenge. The next morning, I confronted her. Mama, what are you planning? She looked at me with eyes like ice. Planning? I'm planning your sister's wedding, of course. Why do you ask such foolish questions? I heard you on the phone. With Baba Alejo. For a moment, just a moment, fear flashed across her face. Then she laughed. Adana, you're imagining things. I was ordering herbs for cooking. Baba Alejo sells the best spices in the region. You're too suspicious, my daughter. It's not attractive in a young woman. I wanted to believe her. God, I wanted to believe her so badly. But I couldn't shake the feeling that something terrible was coming. Part 3. The wedding day arrived. It was magnificent. The church was decorated with white roses and gold ribbons. Zainab looked like an angel in her wedding dress, imported lace from Dubai, with crystals that caught the light like stars. When she walked down the aisle, even I cried. Our father was beaming with pride. Dr. Emeka couldn't stop smiling. And Mama Chioma. She sat in the front row, dabbing at her eyes with a white handkerchief, playing the role of the proud mother perfectly. The ceremony was beautiful. The vows were spoken. The rings were exchanged. They were pronounced husband and wife. Everyone cheered. Everything was perfect. Until the reception. The venue was an outdoor garden at a luxury hotel. Lights were strung through the trees. A live band played. Important people from the city had come, politicians, business people, society women in their finest galley. The food was served. Traditional jollof rice, fried rice, pounded yam, egusi soup, pepper soup, suya, small chops, everything you could imagine. And in the center of the head table, where the bride and groom sat, were special drinks prepared by Mama Chioma herself. Traditional palm wine, she announced to everyone. Blessed by the family elders. For fertility and prosperity. She handed a decorative calabash to Zainab. Drink, my daughter, Mama said, her smile wide. Drink to your future. I was standing 20 feet away. I saw everything. I saw the way Mama's hand trembled slightly as she held out the calabash. I saw the strange, satisfied look in her eyes. And I knew. I started running toward them, pushing through the crowd of guests. Zainab, don't drink it. Don't. But I was too late. My sister raised the calabash to her lips and drank deeply. The crowd cheered. Dr. Emeka drank from his own cup. They kissed. Everyone clapped. I reached the table, breathless. Adana, what's wrong? Zainab asked, laughing. You look like you've seen a ghost. I looked at Mama Chioma. She looked back at me. And in that moment, we both knew. She knew that I knew. And I knew that she didn't care. Nothing, I whispered. Nothing is wrong. But everything was wrong. 3 weeks after the wedding, Zainab called me crying. Adana, something is wrong with me. What do you mean? I can't perform my wifely duties. When we try to be intimate, my body just shuts down. It's like I'm paralyzed. The doctors say there's nothing physically wrong with me, but... She broke down sobbing. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped the phone. Zainab, listen to me. That drink Mama gave you at the wedding. Did it taste strange at all? The palm wine. No, it tasted normal. Why? I need you to come home. Today. Don't tell Mama. Just come. 4 hours later, we were sitting in my room. I told her everything. The late night phone calls. Baba Alejo. My suspicions. Zainab's face went white. You think Mama cursed me? I think she did something. We need to find out what. That night, while Mama was at evening prayers, we searched her room. We found it hidden in a wooden box under her bed. A small leather pouch. Inside was a note in Baba Alejo's handwriting. For the proud daughter who rejects her roots. Mix this powder into her wedding drink. She will know the suffering of barrenness. Her womb will remain closed. Her marriage bed will be cold. She will finally learn humility. Zainab screamed. The sound was so raw, so broken, that I will hear it in my nightmares for the rest of my life. When Mama came home and found us holding the pouch, she didn't even try to deny it. You brought this on yourself, she said calmly. You chose those people over your own family. You needed to be taught respect. Respect. Zainab's voice was shaking. You cursed your own daughter. Your own child. I did what any mother would do. I protected my family's honor. I'm your family. Zainab shouted. I'm your daughter. Not anymore, Mama said coldly. The moment you chose them over us, you stopped being my daughter. We went to Baba Alejo the next morning. All three of us, me, Zainab, and surprisingly, Mama Chioma. Mama wanted to beg him to reverse the curse. The guilt had finally hit her when she saw Zainab's devastated face. But when we arrived at his shrine, Baba Alejo was waiting for us at the entrance. I knew you would come, he said. Please, Mama begged. Reverse what you did. I made a mistake. She's my daughter. Please. Baba Alejo looked at her for a long moment. Then he started laughing. It wasn't a kind laugh. It was the laugh of someone who had seen this exact scenario play out 1,000 times before. Reverse it, he said. Mama Chioma, do you know what you asked me to do? No, he interrupted. You don't know. Let me tell you exactly what that powder does. That powder was designed to cause temporary spiritual blockage. It lasts for exactly 30 days. After 30 days, it wears off completely. Silence. The real curse, Baba Alejo said, was in your heart. It's been 2 years since that day. The curse were off. But the damage didn't. The marriage ended. Zainab moved on. Mama aged from guilt. They live in the same house as strangers. As for me, I learned something important. The worst curses aren't made by herbalists. They are made by jealousy, pride, and control. Mama Chioma didn't destroy her daughter's marriage with magic. She destroyed it with her heart. And that is the real curse. I'm Adana. And this is my family story.